Are you looking for a career booster? There are some of the attitudes in the workplace that can help you get ahead at work. Many positive attitudes can help you do that. In fact, the value of these attitudes is they make you more motivated and hence give you a career boost. This presentation is designed to provide you basic understanding of some of the attitude skills so that you can navigate successfully in the real world. Let's start with few important skills which can help you to master your life. Broad categorization of important skills required to overcome everyday life challenges are thinking skills such as self awareness, dealing with stress, problem solving, critical thinking, creative thinking, and decision making. Social skills involve building strong interpersonal relationships, self management, how to be inclusive, practice fairness, be trustworthy, examine personal ethics, resolve conflicts, communicate clearly and effectively, and be a team player. Emotional skills include managing feelings or emotions, communication skills, self acceptance, and empathy. Now, let's study in detail thinking skills. It involves self awareness, which means accurately learning about yourself and being aware of your emotions. Just be yourself. Always stay highly confident. Next is how to deal with stress. You can deal with stress by doing positive self talk. You know yourself better than anyone else and remind yourself that it will get better. Remind yourself of all the things that you have accomplished in the past. Develop a sense of humor. Taking things too seriously act as a barrier to stress reduction. Learn to laugh at yourself. Don't put yourself down, but try to be playfully depreciating yourself from time to time. Manage time and avoid distractions. We often feel overburdened. The best way to overcome this is prepare a to-do list. List them in general priority. Plan your day in advance and do not forget to create buffer times to deal with emergency and unexpected tasks. Apart from the stress relieving techniques mentioned above, exercise, get more sleep, learn to lean on friends and loved ones can help in stress reduction to a significant level. There are many ways to solve a problem, and it will depend on your situation, your experience, your knowledge, your attitude, and your problem to to determine the best approach. Here we have presented a problem solving technique such as divide and conquer approach, which includes identifying the root cause, then exploring the information and creating ideas. Next is selecting the best idea and developing a plan to implement the best idea. Carrying out the plan to build and test the best idea, and finally evaluating the results. There are many ways to solve a problem. Here's an example how steps mentioned in previous slides can be implemented. A student is facing problem while studying and teacher examines that he is unable to perform like normal students. First of all, the teacher will identify the root cause of problem on student's mental status from his family and friends. On doing so, the teacher discovers that student is suffering from mental depression. Next, the teacher will start gathering all relevant information on how to help student overcome depression by using medications, psychological therapies, or coaching student to use positive self-talk. Next, teacher will select the best idea depending upon his experience and condition of the student and will further plan to implement the best idea. After doing so, the teacher will build a strategy to implement the best idea. And finally, the result will be evaluated by analyzing the academic performance of the student. Now let's understand critical thinking and creative thinking skills. To build up creative thinking, just write down the ideas on a piece of paper exactly as they strike in your mind. Play with an idea by getting engaged in other activities or simply going for a walk. Draw out a rough image of that idea on a paper. Ask questions pertaining to that idea and let the different answers keep flowing. Look out for ways to make things work and push idea to make it happen. Be open to new ideas and keep an ideas book. Inspiration can strike any time. Now, let's take a look at means to develop critical thinking. It includes rationality and open-mindedness. Rationality involves relying on reason rather than emotions, ignoring no evidence and following evidence where it leads, and analyzing apparent confusion. Rationality involves relying on reason rather than emotions, ignoring no evidence and following evidence where it leads, analyzing apparent confusion and asking relevant questions. Open-mindedness involves evaluating all reasonable inferences and considering a variety of possible perspectives and viewpoints. There is so much information in this world. Now, understanding this fact, we must have capacity to understand what is reliable and valid information, and that forms the basis of critical thinking. Both creative and critical thinking skills are valuable and neither is superior. Efficiency of arriving at a conclusion increases when both skills are implemented simultaneously. For example, you could focus on a subject in a logical way, analytical way for some time, sorting out conflicting claims, weighing evidence, thinking through possible solutions. Then, while daydreaming or distracting the mind but still holding the same problem lightly at the back of your mind, you may have a burst of creative energy. Next is decision making skills. Decision making skills is another category of thinking skills. While making a decision, person must weigh the positives and negatives of each option. The person must consider all the alternatives and must be able to forecast the outcome of each option, and based on all the circumstances, the best option suitable for that particular situation must be opted. The described thinking skills in the previous slides can help to develop attitudes required to get you ahead in the workplace. Besides developing the skills mentioned in previous slides, always stay enthusiastic, get interested in work, and energy will come naturally. Be eagerly involved in every task. Strive to be the most efficient worker in your team. Being efficient means performing or functioning effectively with the least waste of time and effort, and it means you are capable and competent. Now, let's understand some of the important social skills which can help to establish ourselves efficiently in the corporate world. Social skill is any skill facilitating interaction and communication with others. Social rules and relations are created, communicated, and changed in verbal and non-verbal ways. The process of learning such skills is called socialization.